Nike is one of the most well-known brands in the world. Nike's entry into the shoe market marked a massive shift in the industry. Nike takes advantage of the fact that athletes live their lives in front of cameras by offering huge sums of money for endorsement deals. Sports stars have been able to earn more money outside of their game because of these profitable agreements. While everyone spends a lot of money on a pair of Jordans or personalized gear, the swoosh on the players' jerseys helps Nike gain recognition. So, which are these athletes partnering with Nike? Let's find out that and much more in today's video. But before we start, guess what? Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. It really helps us a lot. After doing that, thank you. And now, let's get started. Number 8. Giannis Antetokounmpo, $9 million. Since he arrived in the NBA, the 2019 and 2020 NBA MVP has seen a meteoric increase in his fortunes. Giannis' Nike deal was renewed, and he now earns $9 million per year. It was a substantial gain, especially considering his previous contract was only around $20,000 per year. On Nike's official online store Nike.com, the Greek Freaks Freak t-shirt was the fastest-selling item. Since then, Nike has introduced his first signature sneakers, which have done quite well, especially compared to Curry and James's competition. Giannis spends 2 hours a day exercising. According to Health Yogi, he works out every day except Sunday, which is his day off. His upper and lower body workouts are spread evenly throughout the week. This aids him in staying in shape to play. Number 7. Rafael Nadal, $10 million. Nadal is one of the tennis players on this list who has won the grandest slam singles globally. In the tennis world, he is already regarded as a legend. Nike has been one of the Spaniards' top sponsors since his career began 2 decades ago. With his $10 million a year contract with Nike, including royalties, the King of Clay has undoubtedly built a name for himself. He practices for up to 4 hours every day during the season, starting after breakfast and finishing in the early afternoon. He does brief sprints, footwork drills, racket swings, and ball drills during practice, among other tennis-related workouts. Number 6. Cristiano Ronaldo, $20 million. He is a well-known athlete who needs no introduction. On and off the field, the soccer superstar has shown to be a force to be reckoned with. He has the most Instagram followers and is by far one of the most influential athletes on Nike's roster. His on-field prowess has gained him a legion of adoring followers who keep tabs on everything he does. According to Forbes, Nike has made him the brand's face and has offered him a $1 billion lifetime contract. He currently trains for 3 to 4 hours, 5 days a week, which helps him maintain a low body fat percentage. He adds in a few cardio sessions to round out his routine. He goes for a swim or a run even on his days off. Since his boy lived in Manchester, he has dramatically increased in the gym. His 5 weekly gym visits comprise 25 to 30 minutes of cardio, high-intensity sprinting, and weight training to build muscle strength. Number 5. Kevin Durant, $30 million. He is one of the NBA's biggest stars. Throughout his career, Durant has been a Nike devotee. In 2007, he turned down a $70 million deal with Adidas in favor of Nike's $60 million deal. His management company, Roc Nation, was able to secure him a more lucrative contract with Nike, including his signature line of footwear and clothes bearing the KD logo. In the NBA, he is a member of the Brooklyn Nets. He has a long list of endorsement deals, including Nike Beats, American Family Insurance, BBVAs, Alaska Air Group, and Sparkling Ice. He embraced the Bay Area's tech startup spirit while playing for the Golden State Warriors in San Francisco, with investments in Limebike, Coinbase, Acorns, as well as the cloud computing startup Rubrik Postmates. Durant inked a 10-year deal with Nike in 2014 worth up to $300 million, which includes a $50 million golden handshake package upon retirement. Number 4. LeBron James, $32 million. LeBron James, the NBA megastar, is currently the most famous and influential player in the league. LeBron signed his first contract with Nike in 2003 during his rookie season, and the two have had a long and fruitful relationship ever since. When James graduated from high school, he signed a $19 million deal with Nike. However, in 2015, he secured a lifetime deal with Nike worth over $1 billion. This means their cooperation will last long after LeBron retires, even though he presently earns $32 million per year. With endorsement deals with big businesses like McDonald's, Samsung, and Coca-Cola, he is currently one of the highest-paid athletes in basketball. Number 3. Russell Wilson, $35 million. Russell Wilson is a quarterback for the NFL Seattle Seahawks and the 48 Super Bowl champion. He's one of the most influential athletes in the NFL, with a combined following of 12 million people across all 3 major social media platforms. Aside his 4-year $140 million deal with the Seattle Seahawks, he has a similar deal with Nike, which has paid him around $35 million per year since 2016. It's no surprise that he wears the Nike Swoosh, which has become synonymous with his Seattle Seahawks jersey. His apparel sales are still among the best in the NFL, and Nike purchased his startup company TraceMe. As a weight loss strategy, he eats 9 meals every day. He also consumes up to 4,800 calories a day due to his unusual diet. Wilson's metabolism is supposed to be boosted by the large caloric intake. One of the first things he does when he wakes up is shaving and grooming, ensuring that he is ready to go. Number 2. Tiger Woods, $50 million. Tiger Woods has acquired a net worth of $800 million through his endorsement deals. Currently, he has over 11 million followers on Instagram and is recognized as one of the best professional golfers globally, having numerous records to his credit. When Tiger Woods stumped the final putt to win his 5th Masters tournament in 2019, various Nike online retailers were sold out of Tiger Woods apparel. Nike made $22.5 million in sales on a single day because of him. Since 1996, when Woods turned professional, Nike has been his primary sponsor. Woods signed his first contract with Nike's golf brand for $40 million as a professional golfer in his debut year. Since then, he signed several more, and Nike has persevered with him despite several issues that plagued Woods' career for almost 10 years. Their connection has been mutually beneficial for both parties for the past 24 years. In 2001, he signed a 5-year contract worth $100 million, and his current deal is worth $200 million. The golfer's endorsement agreement pays in more than $50 million each year. Number 1. Michael Jordan, $100 million. Jordan's net worth is now valued at $1.6 billion. He inked a contract with Nike in 1984, agreeing to a $250,000 upfront payment, as well as his own sneaker line. Nike was a new brand at the time, striving to compete with Converse and Adidas, but they grasped the opportunity when Converse refused to adhere to Jordan's requests. Despite sales forecasts of $3 million, Air Jordans grossed $126 million in their first year. At that time, Jordan had a 5-year deal with Nike that paid him $500,000 per year, but he now earns $100 million per year thanks to Air Jordan. The Nike Air Jordan brand was predicted to be worth $3 billion at the end of 2019, with his Airness generating over $1.3 billion of that. The purchase gave Nike complete control over the basketball sneaker market and helped them establish themselves as one of the world's most valuable companies, with Jordan amassing great riches in the process. His prowess on the court in the NBA, as well as his lucrative contract with Nike, has made him the world's wealthiest former professional athlete. He is widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time and one of the most successful brand endorsers of all time. Well, and that's all for today's video, guys. Which among the athletes do you consider lucky to get a deal with Nike? Which among them is your favorite? Comment below. Let's engage. Also, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye and see you next time.